There was a recent study asking photographers what they'll do after they've been replaced by AI, and there were top 3 choices of career paths to take. First was murdering kittens. Second was stealing money from homeless people. Third was actually almost unforgivable, but it was making bread for people with gluten in it. It's disgusting what they do. It doesn't mean if 5 of them sent me their shots, I wouldn't take a look.
All I want is the perfect camera. All I want is the perfect camera.
So we're up to March and I still have like 300 unread emails, so don't even bother trying to get on this show for a while. But if you must, email cameraconspiracies@disciples.com. A good photo, tell me what you shot on. Leave a link to your social media if you want a shout out. I don't care if you don't. So we have 5 photos to critique, and I will replace you with a superior AI version of what you did. And we have 4 Hall of Shame entries, people I deleted who shouldn't make it on the show, but I will make an example of you for what not to do. First shot, not bad, pretty good. It's Sony a7R5. Doesn't matter animal skin tones, they're fine. Even though it is a brown mucky mud and the greens are disgusting Sony color tinged. It's okay. You're on a 727mm 6.3. No idea what that means, how you got it. I'm guessing a teleconverter. Like, no one, thanks for not telling me the lens. That's all I cared about. I don't care about your settings. But decent little shot. You got like almost eye level. You were laying in the mud. You ruined your favorite Christmas sweater. And you got a beaver or a muskrat or whatever those things are called. The little rat swamp things. It's cute. Decent shot. But it's not hard to do what you do. I found an ocean beaver, one of the rarer beavers in a coral reef with a little rainbow. He's just laughing. He's about to build a dam in the ocean. Those are bigger dams. Hot damn, are they ever big, those ocean dams. You don't hear about them much, but that's what caused the Titanic to sink. Side by side, okay. I think maybe you won this round. AI, it was too cutesy. And I got annoyed that you didn't create the evil beaver that I was asking for, and so I gave up. So AI, you lost. You've been replaced. Okay, you have a shot. It's not a terrible shot. It would have been terrible if you didn't make everything black and white and highlight his yellow jacket. You saw the original and you're like, wow, that's a terrible shot. What have I done? This is ugly. What if I isolate some things? And that's what photographers do. They get home their garbage and they're like, maybe if I polish this garbage, it will look better. And it did. And not bad. There's no pop on it, of course. It's a, what is this, a Sigma? You disgust me. 1.8, 50mm. Grow up. Sony APS-C. That's an old camera from Best Buy. But whatever. You did not bad. The problem is AI can also do what you do, and anybody can film a yellow jacketed asshole. I wanted him to get hit by the subway. Do you have any idea how many times I tried to get a subway to hit this asshole, and not once? Oh, the worst disaster I could create in this asshole's life was some pile of ice on the floor. That has nothing to do with anything. I hate you so much, AI. That is not what I asked for, but side by side, okay, you're not doing so great, AI, today, but I think there's hope for some of these shots to beat the original photographer. Just like, those weren't even good shots or hard to beat. How are you losing? Wow, not bad. Little liquor store brightness, glimmer glass engaged, if anybody, you might have done that. Composition is somewhat passable. I don't know, there's little awkward, you know, so you see the angle on the right side coming down. Not loving that. It should be perfection here, but okay, you got a giant liquor store. Old man, did he just buy liquor? Is he getting a hooker tonight? Will his family know? Does he have a family? Do they talk to him anymore? There's a lot going on. Las Vegas, is he going to visit Marcus Pix and show him better lighting techniques? I think he might have a light stand in his pocket to bring as a gift. That's the way to Marcus's heart. I think we all know that. The problem is your guy didn't have a UFO following him, did he? Yeah, nah, not so futuristic, are we? Look at that store. UFO is like, I don't know, warning light. you shouldn't buy that, sir. And I don't know why the sign is 500 yards down the street, liquor store over this way. Just walk a lot longer. What's that scary tower in the back? Nobody knows. But this guy, that's not who I described in my AI description. Old drunk man with an injury. But like whatever, he seems very capable, military grade if anything. But still, side by side. Okay, AI, you're supposed to replace the photographer. This is the first time in the history of the show where I think the photographers were actually better. I don't know how they sleep with themselves at night, but that's their only choice. They don't get women. See, now you're just mean. Like, why do you do this? You saw that and you're like, wow, that's cool. It's not cool. Rat getting eaten by a hawk. We know it happens, but we can turn the other cheek. You didn't. Photographers like to see the mess. Take a picture of it. Look at this. Some guy broke his arm and it almost fell off. I got a picture of it. Like, no one wants to see it. You're gross and it looks disgusting. Canon M50 Mark II with a kit lens. Oh man, I'm unsubbing. I think we have finally achieved perfection, my friend. We do have a robot hawk debating eating a rat, but there is a cat to save the rat, is there not? This is not a series of events you could have ever expected. The cat was just watching the sunset, but then this hawk shows up and the rat's like, will you save me? And he's like, I will save you because I'm a cat. There's nothing I can't defeat, whether it's a bear, a freaking lion. I've seen it happen. One little cat swat and the bigger animal's like, what happened? Who are you? Leave me alone. Cats are the only thing that we can trust. And side by side with your bullshit shot, I think we're finally realizing AI's potential here, and you've been replaced. That's one photographer replaced. All right, last shot here before the Hall of Shame bozos. Decent little shot. You got somehow you created somewhat respectable skin tones in a Sony camera. I'm not sure what you did there, but maybe it's just my skin that looks bad in a Sony. That's unfortunate for me. There's no 3D pop, of course, because you chose a Sigma zoom lens, and that is your first mistake, but whatever, you have a clinically sharp green screen-like photo of a woman and a squirrel, and it's a heartwarming moment. I don't hate it. I wish it was shot on a Voigtlander, and you might have had something, but you clearly don't. You see, when women go to the forest in hot leather pants and shirt, somehow matching leather shirt, squirrels fly to them. They don't just rudely jump up on their leg. They're drawn in a siren song-like manner. They're hypnotized by the red flowers complementing the yellow jumpsuit. Near a waterfall, need I mention. When we noticed side by side that your shot had no 3D pop and mine somehow does, and the complementary colors are better because your woman decided to dress boringly, I think AI has replaced you. So 3 photographers have survived, 2 have been replaced. Who won that show? You had the swampy beaver rat with the photographer laying on his Christmas sweater that his grandma made him. The subway guy, yellow jacket. Decent little shot. Liquor store man on his way to Marcus Pick's house. The rat being eaten by a hawk. Ah, damn. Or the girl with the squirrel. Ah, those rhyme. Not bad shots today, I must say. Wow. The beaver's decent. To pick a winner. Beaver's good, but it's a wet rat in the end. So it's between the liquor store guy and the subway criminal who black and white his image. Let's give it to liquor store guy. I just feel like it's a nostalgic feel. The whole Vegas Strip sign. Old man struggling in Vegas. It's hot. He's on his way to Marcus Pick's house. He bought a light stand that was too heavy and Marcus Pick is never going to use it. I think we give it to him. Not bad. Let's all go subscribe to that guy. And now for the Hall of Shame photos who deserve no place in our world. If I'm being honest with you, they weren't terrible. They were just kind of boring too. Like this guy, decent little silhouette with a, I don't know, gas mask or something, backlit, no, so cinematic, no sun stars. That's bullshit. I bored myself to sleep just looking at this. This asshole with his vintage bubble lens. I don't know what the hell that is. It's actually not bad. It's kind of cool. I might make it my wallpaper or something. It's a decent shot. I don't know how this is a Hall of Shame, but I was thinking, how could AI do something fun with this shot? It wouldn't. And it was boring. You're boring. And your lens is soap bubble weirdness. And this isn't even a terrible shot. I don't know if these are even Hall of Shame worthy, but it's not great. It's a little vintage touch to it, but it's a boring scene, of course, and there's nothing happening in it just because some guy rode by on a bike. He just stole it, obviously. There's no lock. Oh yeah, there is. Doubt he has the key. The last one is the epitome of like, what the hell are you doing? Why are you sending this to me? Type of thing. I don't know, the distortion is off. Boring. It's just, there's nothing here. There's nothing happening. If I would have edited that, there'd be like a Bigfoot somewhere. I'm not doing it because you don't deserve it. You're in the Hall of Shame. You get brushed past quickly and replaced by AI immediately. So thank you for your entries today. Do you think I picked the proper winner? Canon C70, of course, 50mm 1.2. Bitcoin available for all mankind to funnel it to my wallet, obviously. Subscribe for more, and I'll see you next.